welcome to Skinpagne. I'm Brittany, owner of New Skin, and I'm here with Davon, better known as Dirty Kane of Kane Beauty.
Okay. Hi.
And before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell notification so you can be alerted when I upload.
Yes.
Let's get this thing started.
Yes,
Cheers.
I always start sipping, honey.
So let's get right into it.
Okay.
So, when was the first time you picked up a makeup brush?
I think I was about 18, 17, okay. 18. My girlfriends, everyone got into makeup, but I didn't. I went into clothes. Okay. I used to be a clothing designer.
I supported you.
Shows and everything. Yes.
I bought a few items.
Oh my goodness. So yes, I started doing clothes since I was like 17 when I graduated high school. We didn't have much money, so it was like either do what you gotta do or
be without.
So I went to the thrift and started reconstructing and remaking clothes, and voila, I came into this. But I started falling into makeup the more I started getting into clothes. Okay. So which was weird because
no, but fashion and beauty go hand in hand though.
You're right. So
let's first get into what exactly your market is, because you definitely cater to a very specific I don't even know, I guess you can call it genre of makeup. You're known for a natural yes, you're known for
glow.
A flawless base.
Okay.
Yes. So let's talk about that for a second.
So I went into that type of like category because when I started doing makeup from the very beginning, a lot of people was doing the trendy looks, the real dramatic, the really like bow eyes, the glitter, in which everything was awesome. I just didn't know how to do that. So I was like, let me find my lane, find my lane, and then go from there. So I went to the blow dry bar. I went to the blow dry bar, and it was nothing but Caucasian women. Okay. So I'm like, I feel home. I feel like I can work this out. And they never had a makeup artist there. Okay. So that's when I found my niche of being natural. Okay. Because my first idea of makeup, it was really dramatic. Okay. So when I went to them, they were just like, I want natural. I'm like, okay, just less glitter. So I went from there for maybe like a couple months, and then I started really understanding like skin and working with different having a diverse crowd. Yeah. So once I went into that, I just was like, let me be natural as possible, easy A, and you can't mess up anything. Even if you start off natural, you can build up. Right. So that's where I get into finding my niche and finding where I need to be in the type of the makeup industry. Okay. So that was a good thing. That was amazing. Okay, I was janky. Cut creases and everything. I was that girl. Now, give me a nice little smoky. Okay. A nice lip. Well, I'm probably real dramatic right now. No. Okay. It's really natural though. Okay. Like it comes off natural. To you may think it's a dramatic because you got long lashes and you got a little pop in the corner. So that's it. But you have a natural skin finish. You got a new lip. Okay. And you got an awful brow. Okay. I'm here for it. Aren't you? Like when I was doing my makeup, I was like, I need to be. Let me take my time. I need to be on point because I know he's gonna be like, girl. No, because I always say everybody has their different styles of makeup. Yeah, absolutely. Like at first I thought what I was doing wasn't enough. And then everybody, like my market started getting bigger when they start to see what I was doing more. Right. So when you do start off doing makeup, yeah, we go dramatic, but I keep hearing that it's so harder doing natural than dramatic. Yeah. So yeah, because I feel like it is easier just to cake it on instead of like. Because you can put it on, blend it out. Yep. And then you good. Right. But it's harder to like give that skin like finish so where you can almost still see a person like moles and freckles and that type of stuff, but also covering up the blemishes and the stuff that a person of course wouldn't want to transpire through the makeup. So you like have to find a balance with it, right? I think so. What is your current skincare routine? Oh. So first I do my cleanser, which is Cetaphil. I know. We're going to change that, but come on. We're going to get together. So Cetaphil is my first breakdown. Okay. Then I mix it with I think it's called Miraclear or something like that. Miraclear.
Mirrored?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I use that because that takes all of the oil and everything off. Then I tone using Ole Hendrickson.
Okay.
I love Ole Hendrickson.
I love them too. The only problem I have, like, I have 2 of their products. It's like a staple in my routine, which is I think it's Sea Rush. Their vitamin, it's like a moisturizer they have that includes vitamin C, and then the eye cream. I really like them, and then their toners are really good.
Okay.
But it's a couple of their products that I just like shy away from because for whatever reason they use fragrance, and it's like that's irritating to me.
Yeah. Because the collection that I got, it's like, it was mainly vitamin C and banana.
Yeah.
So
we talking about the same one then.
It was like orange. Okay. So
yeah.
That's the one I Bible because the products I was using at first, I was using Elemis.
I like Elements.
And
some
they
of
was
them.
breaking me out.
Really?
I was using the superfood and the serum. And girl, I was giving like tomatoes.
Oh my God. Okay. I like their, they have a overnight mask that I like. And then a toner. I want to say it's the superfood toner that I have the results with, but I haven't like tried anything else from their line. Just like a couple products here and there.
I Bible their stuff, but I use their toner, I use their moisturizer, and I use their primer. Okay. And I literally use that as like their primer as a highlighter when I put on my makeup. Okay. But after that, I just use a little bit of concealer for the eyes, Fenty bronzer.
Yes, Fenty.
And call it a day.
Fenty has not disappointed me.
Girl,
yet.
Fenty is a staple. Yeah. Let's start there.
I think Fenty Beauty is like, that might be like my favorite brand right now. Yeah. As far as makeup. The
foundations and concealers is a little trouble because by me being a makeup artist, I would have to buy all the shades in order to get, the perfection. But their powders, their liners, their shadows, lipsticks, everything is so...
Their highlighters.
It's amazing. But I like it because it's so natural. Yeah. You can build it on and you still be like, oh. Yeah. I still look like myself.
You know what foundation I'm living for right now? The Pat McGrath.
Really?
Living.
Haven't used it yet.
Living.
So that's something that I gotta go into. Like that's something I gotta go into.
That is like, at first, the price point was like, oh my God. Girl. All of her stuff is crazy.
I have her shadow palette, and it's heavy, but the baby,
it's nice.
It pack a punch.
It's nice.
It pack a punch.
I haven't bought any of her shadows, but I'm really loving the foundation.
Literally, her shadows, the most neutral shade, I literally put all over the eye, and it just look like you don't have nothing on. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Well, now I'm foundation, I gotta get into that. Yes. Shall we have a talk? We talking about products and all that.
I know. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. Well, let's talk about. Let me take a sip. Hold on.
Pinky's eye.
He classy. Okay. Let's talk about. Have you had any problems? Do you feel like being a black boy in beauty?
Problems? Not too much.
Okay.
I would say being gay in the beauty industry is now the trend now. Okay. Because it was so catered to females. Yeah. It was like, if you're not a female, you're not like, if you aren't a female in this industry, then you're not as successful as, the next person would be. So when I kind of got into it, I didn't want to be that out there, crazy, bold type of like person as far as like appearance. Okay. So that's when I try to change my little image and change my look in order for people to understand it. Okay. Because by me being a homosexual in this type of industry, it's so cutthroat. It's like yin and yang. It's like some people love you, some people hate you. The ones in the middle is like still trying to understand. So that's why I had to change my appearance to make people understand me a little bit more. Then when they got to know who I am, then I can like hit them like, girl, what's up? Like, what's going on? So that was my struggle. Okay. But other than that, everything is good because I'm like a chameleon. I can blend in with anyone. Okay. So it really was no problem.
I mean, I feel like the beauty industry period is just cutthroat, and that's like one of the main reasons why I really wanted to do this series, because I think it's so many talented you know, people in the DMV that's in the beauty industry, but we're all scared to come together and have a conversation and say, well, what do you use? Well, what you think about this? Or just bounce ideas off each other, or just talk about the client that drove you insane. Like, I feel like you need that beauty bestie. You know what I mean? It's important, because
I agree.
I mean, it's my friends is not gonna keep listening to me talk about skincare and facials and this new product. They're like, okay, yeah, I need to like talk to somebody that can relate about it. So I think stuff like this is important.
Yeah, like, absolutely.
Because we do need to come together, and you know, when certain events come up, I want to have a group of people that can, hey, did you hear about this?
Call and just come pull up.
Exactly.
I think to piggyback from you, I just think far as the industry and us being a unity, most people that I do like know don't really want the next person in the same industry to outshine one another. And we all have that problem, because it's like, even if you were to have another skincare girl, even though y'all do skincare totally different, you still have that like in your mind, like, she's gonna take my client, or she's gonna do this.
Right.
But we have to not think like that.
Right.
And always have a positive note, because like I said, everyone has a different category in the beauty industry.
Absolutely.
It's so big.
Absolutely.
It's so big and it's so broad. So when we are bringing other people together, it's something that I don't know that you know,
right,
that you can teach me and I can teach you.
Absolutely.
So it helps everybody overall, but we have to get that notion out of the equation when it comes to somebody trying to take our job.
Right.
Or someone trying to go over top of what we're doing.
Right.
I'm really natural when it comes to makeup. I'm all about enhancing and not really transforming females. So some of my friends are really into transforming. I can learn a couple things from them. They can learn a couple things from me, and we both build each other.
Right.
So I've noticed, living in Baltimore, people out of state appreciate you more so than the people in your own city. And
I want to change that. Like, I want that to change. And I feel like the DMV is in Baltimore. You know, some people don't like to correlate Baltimore with the DMV. However you want to say it, it's so many talented people here. Like, and I feel like we're so slept on. Like, you know, when you tell somebody that you're from Baltimore, it's like, ugh. Like, New York be like,
that's the reaction I get every time.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's power in numbers, right? So if we all come together, we all support each other, like, people will stop sleeping on us.
Yes. And this is one thing. If you help someone else, that's helping you times 10.
Absolutely.
Because even if someone give you a referral, thank them.
Absolutely. Encourage
them, and even promote them. Thanks for the referral, girlfriend. Thanks for the referral, homeboy. Like, even that takes, it just expand your whole blessings when it comes to those type of things.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, tell somebody else. Because what I can't do,
somebody else can do. Absolutely.
So let me refer them to you, and then we can go on about our day.
Yeah.
She can refer her girlfriend to me,
right?
And we can have a good old day. So
because it's been a many times, because right now I only do, you know, services in the afternoon. So I may have a person that say, well, you know, I really can only do mornings. Okay, well let me send you a few Instagram pages with girls that I know that I've seen their work that maybe, you know, they can service you. Like, it shouldn't be such a closed door when it comes to the beauty industry. Yeah, but it's enough faces for everybody.
It is, and it's enough coin for everybody.
Absolutely.
That's why we have to know which market that we're trying to cater to in order to be successful. Because now that I'm into this natural, that's what I'm sticking to. That's where my go-to. I love skin finish. I love my chocolate latte, my melanin skins.
Yes.
I love my chocolate girls, and that's who gonna start coming to me because they like a natural beat. Yeah. Then when I want dramatic, I can refer them to other people. Right. And they'll still come back to me, but they want that dramatic beat, so I'm going to give it to them. Right. To another person.
Okay.
Okay. But it's awesome, though. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. We just got to connect and unify everybody. Yeah. We all got to be a unity when it comes to this type of field and promote. Yeah, absolutely. It don't cost anything. Promote.
Yeah. And I feel like you said, it's all about people being scared to lose the money. When it's, like I said, And the one thing, and even when it comes to knowledge, like, okay, I want to tell this person about this product because I want to be the only person that carries it. But my thing is this: when I regurgitate information over and over, it puts it in my mind further. So I'm knowing things off the back of my hand because I'm telling this person, I'm telling that person, I'm sharing this information with this individual. I might share it with somebody and they already experienced it and they like, well, girl, no, that's actually not a good product because this and this happened to this client. So you might want to watch out for this. So it's like the more you kind of loop people into, excuse me,
You're fine,
loop
girl.
people into your circle.
Malfunction.
The more you leave people into your circle, the better, right? Because I can't try every beauty product.
No.
I can't try every line. I can't try, like, so it's like, okay, if I'm bouncing it off everybody, then I can kind of come up with a general consensus, and then
on your own.
Right, and then we got the best of the best, all of us.
Yes, we can collaborate.
So when it comes to foundation, powder or liquid?
Liquid.
Hands down?
Hands down.
Okay.
Liquid, I can play around with. Powder,
Once it's there,
you got to bold. Not bold, you got to build. You got to build up. You got to build up. So I like to use liquid a little bit. And I mainly use, oh God, I'm telling y'all my secrets. I mainly use a lot of concealers when I use instead of foundation.
Okay.
Because like concealers, you can be sheer, you can be full, you can add a little more to it, and it still creates its color. Yeah. Sometimes when you use foundation, it oxidizes differently. Yeah. So I played mix and match. Of course I use foundation, but when I want like a full flawless bead, I use a lot of concealers. Okay.
Okay. Brow gel or brow pencil?
We already answered that one.
Yes.
Baby, give me a pencil. A gel, we're not gonna look like a wax house over here.
You know what? I'm cheating because I do use gel on one of my brows. Okay. Because I got a bald spot.
Okay. Okay. That's,
so I do.
Okay, that's good because it's full of coverage.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can build that on.
Yeah. So,
okay, but it's not all over.
No.
Exactly. See?
He said, like I said.
Okay. Right. Back to what we were talking about.
So, foundation first or brows first?
Foundation.
I'm brows first.
Foundation. I always say I do foundation first. Well, I can do like a whole entire face first before I put a brow on. Like, that would be probably brows and then lips and then you're done. Because it depends on what type of look I'm going for. So if I'm going for something, once I complete the whole face, it let me know what kind of brow that I want to put on my females. So if I'm doing something dramatic, I'm going to keep her brows as minimal as possible. Okay. Because that's what you want to see. The eyes, the lips, the cheeks. You want to get into all that first. Now, if you want to do something real neutral, then I'll do a fuller brow. I'll dust it out a little bit more. Okay. And that's going to create that look. Because when you look at somebody's face, you see the brows first. Very true. That's the first one that you see. That's the first one that's coming on the stage. Is the brows. You know what? My cousin, and shout out to Corey Lee. Corey. She literally, she shades her brows completely off. Wow. And when I say, she is so freaking beautiful. And I think like her statement about it is like, I'm still the shit without them. And y'all bitches is scrambling around trying to find a perfect brow. And I'm gonna take mine off. Okay. And I'm gonna look better than all you bitches. As you should. As you should. And she like carry that same energy.
Yes. And she, I mean, I don't think I know anybody that would be able to pull that off but her. Like I'm gonna have to show you her pictures. Please do. She is so bomb.
After this episode, I gotta get into her.
Okay.
Corey, I'll need to feel know where you are.
Yes, she bomb. Love you, boo. Love you. Okay. All right. Now this is the one right here. Oh, and I already think I know what you're gonna say.
What is it?
Nude lip or red lip?
Nude.
I'm a nude lip girl too.
Dude, I love creating a lip that look like you have nothing on it. Okay. Because it's like, when I finish with you, how can you apply that lip back again?
That's true.
Like literally, I set my girls up all the way to the max where when they go home and they go out that day and like the lip fade off, you put gloss on it.
And you still gonna look the same.
Back to what it was. Okay. But that's from using shadows. Shadows has a longer longer weight on lips and on the surface more so than actual lipstick.
Okay.
Because it oxidizes and it fades away. But powder,
it ain't going away.
Girl,
it ain't changing.
Once you wet, she's that. Like that. Child, him these little
okay. He's a rapper,
like a
slash makeup artist.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Eerie.
Okay. So matte or glossy?
Gloss. I
just knew you was gonna say matte.
No. Gloss has such a youthful finish. And that's for my clientele base. Because a lot of my clients are more mature. They are a lot older. My clientele base range from 32 to 64.
Okay.
That's like a big spectrum of like all the type of makeup that I do. And they want more hydrating things. And they want more things that's more nurturing to the skin. So I do a lot of gloss. I do a lot of skincare preps. Like I don't even give them like regular primer. I give them moisturizer. I tone them. I give them skincare. Like I give them a whole regimen before we even do that. So you get
a mini facial and then you
exactly. So my clientele base is more mature women. So it goes from 34 to mid 60s. And when it comes to more mature women, they don't really like the
dry
matte, the not no sheen to it. So I give them a full breakdown, skincare regimen, everything when it comes to my clients. So that's why we get new skin in this process, because underneath of the skin is the most valuable thing. No, underneath of the makeup is the most valuable thing over top of it. So once you prep and prepare them people for their skin, it gives them no way but to have a flawless finish when you're doing your makeup. Okay, fix the bun, sis. Oh yes, you done snatched her.
Okay.
Baby, she's a trick of all trades. Skincare and hairstylist on
that.
10. I'm here for it.
But yeah, I agree with that, because I feel like, especially when it comes to texture, you can't hide texture.
No.
It doesn't matter how much foundation you cake on. If you have bumps, not blemishes, I'm sorry. If you have bumps in texture, sometimes makeup can't even enhance it. So it's very important to do skin prep before you do a full beat. Whether it's a light exfoliation, definitely make sure you moisturize, because if your skin is dry and you put foundation over top of it, it just gives you
cancel Christmas.
It just gives you cancel Christmas.
And a lot of my clients, they always be like, oh, I don't use primer or anything like that. I'm like, do you use a moisturizer or a toner at least? If you use one of those two, that's still gonna even your day out.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, this was awesome.
I know. Thank you for coming.
Yes. Yes. We're going to be good Judies now.
Yes.
She got me lit. And she got some tips and tricks.
Okay.
To keep this day going.
Yes.
You got to stay tuned.
Like I said in the beginning of the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification.
Okay.
Yes. Let me see if I can do it. Okay.
That was good, but you got to say it quick though.
Okay.
Yeah. And
make sure you follow him on Instagram. What is your Instagram handle?
It's Dirty Kane, DURRTY KANE.
Okay.
And once you go on to Dirty Kane, it leads you to my Instagram, to my beauty page, and it also takes you to my website. So you get to see everything I do, and I do YouTube as well, so you can see it as well.
Yes, I need to get on your YouTube channel.
I need to get back into the gears of things. So maybe you could be my feature for the next one.
You know it. Put me on the schedule.
Yes, be from the back seat with new skin.
Yes.